The world of professional wrestling is a violence-filled spectacle of joy and love. And although nowadays it's well known that the outcomes of the matches are predetermined, it doesn't take away from the athletic spectacle that is professional wrestling. So these are our top 5 events ever in wrestling. Number 5, the Montreal Screwjob. What's left to say about the Montreal Screwjob? It's one of the most infamous events in wrestling history, and it would be almost pointless to go over its history again. It would be ridiculous to mention that Bret Hart, who was leaving the WWF for the WCW, was still the WWF champion. And he didn't want to drop the belt to Shawn Michaels in Canada, so there was a backstage plot to remove the belt from him. So, when Shawn Michaels locked Bret in the sharpshooter, Bret's own finishing move, that's when Vince McMahon yelled out, "Ring the damn bell!" It would, of course, be pointless to go over all these facts again. How the fact that The Undertaker knocked down the door and told Vince McMahon that he would have to confront Bret in person and that he may get punched, but that's just gone over. Old things that have been gone over a million times, and it would be pointless to go over them again. How it would be pointless to mention that Rick Rude quit the WWF the next day. Pointless. Why would we go over the fact that Shawn Michaels locked Bret in his sharpshooter, which is Bret's finishing move, and then Vince McMahon yelled, "Ring the bell!" Pointless. I'm done talking about it. It's been talked about over and over again. Jacques Renault versus the Dynamite Kid. The Dynamite Kid was a famous, volatile wrestler who caused friction with many other of the boys in the back room. Notably, he got into a backstage brawl with the future Mountie, Jacques Renault, a member of the Quebecers, the Canadian province famously containing the city Montreal, which famously contained the Molson Centre, which of course was the location where Bret the Hitman Hart got screwed over by Shawn Michaels when he was locked in his own closer, the sharpshooter, and Vince McMahon yelled, "Ring the damn bell!" to the referee, thus forever changing the business of professional wrestling at its core. Technically, it had nothing to do with Jock and the Dynamite Kid fight. There was nothing at all to do with it. Not that Vince McMahon, who had at one point to go into the locker room with an angry Bret Hart, who then punched him out. Nothing to do with it. Although the punch theoretically was very similar to the one Jock gave the Dynamite Kid. Number 3, JBL versus the Blue Meanie. In 2005 at ECW's One Night Stand, JBL and ECW original The Blue Meanie famously had a contentious relationship that spilled over during the filming of this pay-per-view, eventually culminating in Montreal, Bret, sharpshooter, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, ring the damn bell, Montreal Screwjob, Montreal, number Montreal, the Hitman, the Heartbreaker, Montreal Screwjob, ring the damn bell, the Molson Center, number